Welcome back to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor.
Welcome back, everybody. Joined in the studio by Sundeep Nanny, is the owner of Fisherman's Marine, Bruce Netzel, as well, talking about their 50th anniversary. And if I forget to mention some of the folks that you guys got coming in this upcoming weekend, I'll be there on the 12th, which is Saturday at the Oregon City store. That's my store. It's my store. It's my backyard. So I'm kidding. It's funnier when he's not here. But at all the locations, you got special guests that are coming in. Shane's going to be doing a spring Chinook seminar. Yep. You've got reps coming in from Grundon's. What's going on there on that Saturday and Sunday?
So from Carhartt, we have a rep coming at Delta Park, and he'll be doing some refers and some free gifts and all. We also have 20% off Carhartt sale going on.
Sure.
Then we have the Grinions rep coming at Oregon City, and they will have like this. I guess the hat press thing going.
Sure.
So you can select what hat you like and all that, and so some of that is happening. We have Ken from Coldwater Strong coming at Tiger.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Ken Vellante, everybody.
I just talked to Brad Scott yesterday from Brad's, and he'll be coming to probably Delta Park and then maybe to Oregon City.
Okay.
And a couple other reps I'm talking to, they will be coming, especially our local reps around here.
Okay, very cool. So there'll be a number of reasons for folks to come in. They can learn a little bit from the pros, the reps themselves, take advantage of the deals, and just kind of see what's going on.
And just be part of our celebration and part of the the big event for us.
Now, you also have a spring Chinook Derby going on, is that correct?
That is correct, yes.
And how long does that go for? Is that all the way through, I think, into June?
I think it's end of June.
Gotcha. Yeah. And there's already been a fish or two that's already been brought in. So
yes.
If you get lucky, whoa. Is that the one that's, okay. That's the one that won this past week, 25.3. I haven't caught a 25-pound springer longer than I can remember. I mean, really, that's a dandy. It's easy to do. If you ever wanted to enter yourself in, all you got to do is just, one, catch the fish, which ain't easy. But you can take it to any three of the locations and enter it in. Is that right?
Correct.
Yep.
And the Steelhead Derby just wrapped up with some tanks. I think the biggest one was 19-something. Good night. There was some big steelhead caught.
A lot of big fish this year.
Yeah, not a lot of fish, but a lot of big fish, which was very interesting, at least from... I got whipped. I mean, I caught some fish, but it certainly wasn't a great year. I know you get out and fish quite a bit. Did you get out and do any fishing?
I didn't get out as much as I used to. Just there's been things going on, but yeah, I mean, every trip went out, I fished a lot with my son, and we hooked fish every trip when we went out. Okay. But it wasn't, there wasn't any real numbers.
Yeah.
You know, 2, maybe 3.
Yeah.
But
well, those were good days, at least for us this year.
Anymore, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been, hopefully it's just an anomaly. It's a different year. Everything's different. Let's just cross our fingers, spring will show up a little bit more. How about you? You were doing a little bit of duck hunting last year. I know that you had some surgery done on your knee. Have you been able to get out and do anything?
The last fishing trip for me was with Jason and Steve from Procure at the Buoy 10.
Okay.
But then this year, just been busy trying to make these changes and getting things in stock and all that. But June, I believe my first trip is June. Maybe one earlier too. Before that, I'm going with one of our pro staff, Michelle, I believe. One of our newest pro staff.
Yeah.
And then maybe one trip with pro. From VIP Outdoors and with Brad, and then hopefully again with Jason and Steve during the Buoy.
Yeah, Buoy 10 again.
Buoy 10
That's
again,
an experience, wasn't it?
Yes, it was pretty fun.
It's certainly an experience.
The weather was pretty bad. My daughters were with me all day, and we didn't catch much fish.
Yeah.
But we did catch a couple of fish, but it was still great to be out there with
and Jason's a good guy to go fishing. He can't catch nothing, but I mean, he knows how to get out and go for a boat ride.
And just hanging out with Steve and hearing about all the different products we use and how they all get rigged. And I'm new to the sport, but I've been learning so much. It's been great.
He's a source of info, that's for sure. Okay, so again, we're in 2025. You got the 50th anniversary sale that's going on. It starts on the 11th. Okay. Make sure we get that clear. It doesn't kick off until the 11th. Take advantage of that. And then Saturday and Sunday at all three of their locations, they're going to have special guests there. They're going to have seminars, especially from Shane talking about spring Chinook fishing, which is perfect because here in the next 3 or 4 minutes, we're going to have Shane Magnuson on live from the Columbia to talk about what he is seeing and how fishing is going. But you can see from that list, there's a lot going on there. At Fisherman's. Fully stocked, go in and take advantage of it if you can. Parting shots, though, anything we can make sure that everybody's aware of before we wrap it up?
Yeah, I'd just like to say with Sandeep and Greg, it's just been great for them being in the store and being hands-on. So, and that's one reason why we are looking a lot better now than we were a year ago.
Gotcha.
So, and I believe it's going to get a lot better too.
Yeah. Well, we're all looking forward to it. Everybody wants to see Fisherman to be as successful as possible. Without them, I wouldn't even want to know what's going on around it. So there's no question that the folks are backing Fisherman's Marine for sure. Any last words from yourself?
Well, again, I want to thank our amazing customers for their support and loyalty, and especially for their patience during this last year challenging time.
Sure.
And giving us the chance and coming back to us and continue to support. And I also want to thank our team, you know, whether it's Dean or Bruce or, you know, Mike at Oregon City and Eric, and working with me in helping us improve, as well as many of our vendors and reps. And I talk to them all the time and get feedback from them. So I've learned so much, and I believe I just love that how much of a collaborative environment we have now and how we are improving.
Very cool. It's nice to be able to lean on some folks to get some insight, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, very cool.
Because I come from a lot more data crunching background, right?
Sure.
But that tells only 50% of the story.
Sure.
The other 50% is what's happening on rear. You know, our fisheries are changing, and seasons are changing, new products are coming up. And, you know, again, you can learn so much more from that other 50% and maybe even more.
Sure.
And then combine the two to hopefully bring the best. Because you have to do certain forecasting and all, you know, so I was talking about the inventory.
I mean, really.
If you have too much sitting, then it's a problem.
Yeah.
But this year, my commitment is to err more towards having too much, even if financially that wasn't the best decision. But what we want is, what my commitment is, that we can keep the products in stock.
Sure. The products that everybody needs at any given time.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I think that another part of what I thought was super, the Extreme line, you know, having an in-house product line that's a challenge by itself, I would assume, but that's a very, very innovative.
Yeah, so that's part of the, you know, we have like this, we are working on this now route list, and some of the items I heard like snaps, duo snaps, and 6 bead chains we were getting out of. So we found a local, you know, in US made supplier. So we get them, you know, in big chunk, and we bag these in the store itself. So, you know, they're locally sourced and locally bagged and all that. So we always have some back stock, and we hopefully grow more of that US made stuff and locally produced and all that.
Yeah, we love that. I mean, made in America. That's a good thing, right? A lot of it's coming. I'm not going to go too far, but it's kind of nice to see that. I mean, it really is, because terminal tackle is something that always gets wiped out fast, especially in the beginning of big fisheries like our spring Chinook season. Of course, we've got fall Chinook not that far down the road already in 2025, but in the end, it's great to see you. Thanks for coming in and spending a Saturday.
Thank you.
Sharing some insight on what's going on, and for 50 years.
Yes.
We'll see you in another 50 years. Bruce, thanks, man.
Oh,
it's good to see you. Okay?
Good seeing you.
All right, everyone, stick with us. When we come back, we're going to have Shane Magnuson. He is on the Columbia River this morning. He's the owner of Upper Columbia Guide Service. He just happens to be in the lower part of the Columbia, chasing springers with his clients. We'll have that when we come back from this break.
Outdoor GPS is brought to you by Yakima Bait, steeped in tradition, innovation, and fishing success. Procure Bait Sense, ruthlessly effective. And by North American Metals Incorporated, first choice for all your metal roofing and siding needs.